101. Let's go back to basics, because this is what you're dealing with. We're just a computer, really. The information comes in, that's your situation that you're in, or whatever it might be, and then you crunch the numbers. Your software crunches all the numbers, and then it spits out your reaction. Yeah. And what you're reacting to is what you've crunched, not what comes in. Nobody reacts to the same stimulus. We're all reacting to what we make of it. So for example, let's say three people here. So let's say you go to the cinema and you watch a film. And then afterwards I say to you, how was the movie? What did you think of the movie? How was the movie? Fantastic. Fantastic! Love the movie. Great, how was the movie? Didn't like it. How was the movie? Loved it. So we've got two people who loved it, one person who didn't like it. Let's ask another person who it was all right. It was all right. Everybody has shared the same movie, but their interpretation of it is unique because they see the world differently. Because what's important to you is perhaps different to what's important to you, and you, and you. So it's not the experience, it's not the external experience. It's what we make it mean that we respond to. And the great thing about that is a belief. It's a belief. And the great thing about that is beliefs are not facts. They're just beliefs. Hands up in this room if you've ever changed a belief. Hands up if you have never changed a belief. Never changed a belief. She's never changed a belief. You're telling me she's never changed a belief. So again, beliefs are malleable, which means that if we are imprisoned by our own beliefs or our value judgments or whatever it might be, we are the people that hold the key. And when somebody puts a different approach to us, a different perspective to us, where we look at that thing slightly differently, Wayne Dyer says, change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. And when you no longer believe something that was a problem for you before, suddenly doors open. And this is how powerful speech can be. Because when you put different views, different perspectives to people, and they look at things differently, the world begins to shift. What a powerful medium speech is. So we're just computers. And if we don't update our software, such as our beliefs, etc., then obviously we'll continue to interpret the world the same way. Has anybody here on their computer ever had that message that pops up and says, new updates available? And how many people press remind me tomorrow? Well, you know, you could be dead tomorrow. Press that button, update your software. So everybody takes information in from the world around them through their five senses. We're sensory-based people. And we all then filter the information with our own unique set of filters. We delete information. There's too much information hitting me every second for me to be able to process it. We distort information. We start going, oh, that means this. Somebody who crosses their arms means that they're closed. Or what else?
Cold.
Cold. Or what else? Bored. Or what else? Just more comfortable, whatever. There could be 100 different reasons. So we distort stuff. And we generalize stuff. Oh, this is the same as that. Is it really? So, if you all look at that, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to tell me, count, don't say it out loud please, keep it to yourself, to count how many F's are in that passage. Don't say it out loud, somebody always does, please don't make it you. How many F's are in that passage? 10 seconds. It's also on the wall behind you. I think that's about 10 seconds, I don't know. Okay, now shout out!
5,
6, 3, 4. So we've got 3, 4, 5 and 6, that's very good. We're all looking at the same thing. I'm not touching it. We're looking at the same thing. We've got 3, 4, 5 and 6. We're not seeing the same thing.
6.
There's actually 6. So who missed the ovs? Who missed the ovs? Okay, ovs. Lots of people missing the ovs. What does the F sound like in ov?
V.
It sounds like a V. So if you are picking up my strong suggestion of how many F's, which I overemphasized, and your brain is running an auditory strategy, it's going to find it very hard to pick up the F in the ovs. Because here's a fact, and if I was you, I'd write this down because this is life-changing. Your intention directs your attention, and which directs your awareness. And we all respond to what we're aware of. So if people in the same situation have different intentions, they will see different things. They will delete different things. They will distort different things. They will generalize different things. Now just think of the implications in terms of communication for that. What intention does your audience have? If you don't bring it all together, they're all over the place. They won't be even hearing the same words that you say. Let's test your hearing. Should we do that? We said we were going to do that. Let's test your hearing. Okay. I'm going to give you some information, then I'm going to ask you a question. Okay? So, don't say anything out loud. You are the captain of an aeroplane sat at Heathrow Airport, and on board are 25 passengers. The plane takes off, and it flies to Berlin. And in Berlin, 8 passengers get off, and 3 passengers get on. Then the plane takes off again, and it flies down to Marbella to visit me. And in Marbella, 2 passengers get off, and 7 passengers get on. And then the plane flies back to London Heathrow. So, if you know the answer, I'm going to ask you a question in a second. If you know the answer, put your hand up. Please don't say anything out loud. Remember, somebody always does. Don't make it you. Hands have gone up even before I've asked the question. So maybe you can tell what somebody's thinking just by looking at them. So here's the question, and put your hand up if you know the answer. How old is the captain of the aeroplane? Hands up if you know. Don't say anything out loud. Good, good, good. Okay, I'm going to point to a couple of people. Give me the answer. Only the answer, don't say anything else. How old? Correct. How old?
31.
Correct. How old?
42.
Correct.
43.
Correct.
58.
Correct.
29.
Correct.
36.
Correct.
20.
Correct. Correct.
43.
Correct.
55, 37.
Exactly. Let me start the whole thing again. You are the captain of an aeroplane sat at Heathrow. So it's easy for us to be misdirected. Intention directs your attention, which directs your awareness, and you respond to what you're aware of. So, again, jump through this. And these are just things which we don't notice because we generalize. But the key thing is this, that when you use your filters to change the experience that you're having and give it a different meaning, twist it into your meaning, you create what is known as your own personal map of reality, your own personal map of the world. And everybody is responding to their map of the world. Nobody responds to the source. We're responding to what we make of it. Does that make sense?